Hey y'all, it's Anna. Welcome to my faith-based channel where we discuss all things DIY and crafting. Today I'm going to show you how I finish or back my embroidery hoops once I finish the actual embroidery design. But before I get into today's tutorial, I want to share a quick word from our sponsor concerning the gospel. Romans chapter 10 verses 9 through 10 says, "If you confess with your mouth the Lord Jesus and believe in your heart that God has raised him from the dead, you will be saved. For with the heart one believes unto righteousness, and with the mouth confession is made unto salvation." So as you can see, all of my stitching on my embroidery design is completed, but I still have this fabric on the outside edges around the embroidery hoop, and I really want the outside to look seamless like this. But in order to get it to stay like that, I need to make sure that I stitch this fabric around the back of the hoop. So as you can see, I still have a square shape fabric, and what I'm going to do is get a pair of scissors and I'm going to round the edges. You want it to look mostly round around the entire hoop. It doesn't have to be a perfect circle, but I'm going to trim off these corners and round the edges. I also wanted to add that you typically want to leave at least maybe an inch of a border around your hoop just to make sure that you have enough fabric so that it will tie to the back of the embroidery hoop much neater and you won't have any overlap. So now I'm going to turn my embroidery hoop over to the back, and I have my needle and it has 2 strands of embroidery floss in it. I'm going to thread it kind of like I would if I'm getting ready to cross stitch. I'm not going to tie a knot at the end of my embroidery strands, and I'm only going to thread about 2 to 3 inches of embroidery floss through the needle, and I'm going to create somewhat equal length straight stitches all around this fabric going around the hoop. So now, as you can see, I've completed my straight stitch all the way around the embroidery hoop, and my 2 ends of embroidery floss are at the top together. I've basically ended up where I started. So now, once you have that entire stitch done, you're going to take the 2 ends of embroidery floss, and what you're going to do is pull them, and as you pull them, you'll notice that your fabric is cinching up and tightening around the back of the hoop. So I want to make sure that I secure this embroidery floss, so I'm going to tie maybe about 2 knots. I'm going to overlap and tighten almost like I'm tying shoelaces, so this is really going to make sure that that fabric stays tight back there and it's not going to come loose. So now we have finished stitching the back of our embroidery hoop. It looks seamless and neat on the front. Some people choose to put some sort of fabric on the back to cover up the stitching. Some fabrics such as felt or something similar. It's totally up to you. You can choose to leave it like this. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please be sure to leave a like and comment. And if you like all kinds of crafting and DIY content, please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Until next time.